I find it's a little bit sad in a way that film photography was abandoned for digital photography in the mid to late 90s.
Remember that picture I took of Richard with this digital camera? Well, look, all I have to do now is plug it into my computer, and it works with both a PC and a Mac. Choose the image that I want. I think I'll take this one, and I've got a picture in about 2 minutes. Pretty good shot, huh? And it's really fast, a lot faster than 1 hour photo. So with digital technology like this, driving to your local photomat could be a thing of the past.
Film photography was photography. It was everything. Newspapers, magazines, fashion, art, family photo albums. It was all film. And when digital emerged, it was really left behind. And something that had taken 100 years to develop and perfect was truly thrown away, and we started again from the ground up with digital. And it took digital a long time to get to a point where professionals would trade in their film cameras and start shooting digital. What's so interesting is to look back to see which cameras were being manufactured at that time that employed the latest technology, the best glass. It's like right before the world stopped using film, there were cameras that were just incredible. All of that effort and energy and momentum from 100 years or so of film and camera development was just thrown away, and digital began. It changed our behavior completely from trying to get the best family photos or the best professional photos to understanding a new ecosystem of how we share photographs on the internet. The Contax G System was at the height of camera development for film. They offered professional results with beautiful optics. They're beautiful cameras. They appealed to a market that wanted the best. They were design objects. They were champagne. They were a little bit less masculine. Anytime I bring out the Contax now, everybody wants to look at it and talk about it. Film is back in a big way, and so are the Contax cameras. I've been shooting with the Contax G1 for a few months now, and I really love how the images look. The colors you can get out of this camera are incredible, and it's small enough and beautiful enough that you'll want to take it with you everywhere you go. I love the photograph I took of this motorcycle. A friend wheeled it out of his garage on a cloudy day, and I snapped it. It's a 90s motorcycle, so maybe that has something to do with it. But I love the yellow, the shine, the gradient of black on the seat, down to the tires, to the forks. Everything about this photograph I love. And it shows you what the Contax can do when it's just with you. I've been so happy with the photos I've been getting out of the Contax G1 that I think it's made me a little bit lazy. The viewfinder on this camera is quite small and it takes some getting used to. And if you don't pay attention to the distance scale within the viewfinder to make sure that the subject is reading properly on that scale, you might take some blurry photos. And this happened to me on a recent trip to the desert. I took 2 rolls of film, shot without thinking too much about it, and got home and my photos were blurry. I thought, oh my gosh, what have I done? I felt heartbroken in a way that was hard to describe. Thankfully, I had a second film camera to shoot stuff with, so it wasn't a total loss. But I was determined to figure out what was up with this camera. Why had I been shooting for 5 or 6 months and having total success, and then all of a sudden, 2 rolls back, all blurry? Well, it turns out you need to slow down, pay attention, and make sure that the distance between you and your subject is registering in the viewfinder on the distance scale. If you don't pay attention and you just shoot away, you're going to get blurry photos. So I was determined after I got back to load up the camera and just go and shoot a few photos to make sure that if I slowed down and paid close attention, that this camera shoots beautifully crisp images. There's something about the way film photography looks compared to digital, and I don't know quite what it is, but there's a dreamy aspect to it. A timeless aspect to film photos. Digital is powerful and convenient, and everybody is now a photographer. But the photos don't seem to last like film does. And while there's no denying digital's power, it's nice to know that the cameras that so many people designed and built are still being appreciated today. I know that there must be hundreds of Contax cameras sitting in people's drawers or attics or basements, just waiting to be used. Imagine what you could do with one.